Alright guys, New York Comic Con, Clowns from Outer Space. These are the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Slim. I had to get 2 of them, seeing that the Killer Clowns come from outer space, not in groups of 1, but in many. So, I had to get 2 Killer Clowns. This pop is super cool with the amount of detail. This is definitely one of the top pops with the amount of detail. You can see all the detail they put into doing on his face, so it looks a lot like the mask or the face structure of the Killer Clowns, all the wrinkles and stuff like that. So, my rating on a pop for amount of detail, this is definitely one of the top, because the face just looks so good. The amount of detail they put onto it, it doesn't just remind you of a flat Funko, but it does have, you know, it reminds you of a Funko. It has something that reminds you that, yes, this still looks like it's part of the Funko line, but when you look at it, it looks like it could be a real figure, part of that series. So I really like this combination of the amount that they balanced from the look of the series and Funko. They did a really good job. So it doesn't just look like a Funko, but it looks a lot like a toy from or an action figure for this series. And then has just that slight touch that it reminds you that, hey, I am a Funko. So it's really cool. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. And I got so distracted, I forgot to show you guys the boxes. So even on the box, let's go ahead and take a look. You can see the amount of detail they did on his drawing. Is a lot just like the pop. It's more edging on the movie design. Just with tiny bit that reminds you that it's a pop. I like the back side picture they did. We get to see the Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie picture. And I like how they did little popcorn. That's cool. Okay, and then let's go ahead and take them both out. The clowns are free. So if you were worried and were happy that the clowns were locked up, they are now free. Okay, so here we are. This is Slim. Look at all the detail they did on his face. They did such a good job. Another thing that I love that they did on this is the paint, the shade that they did. Like around the eyes, you can see that. I don't know if you can quite tell in the light, but you can see this is pinker under the eyes. So a lot of like coloring they did on this. And then they gave him the cheeks. I like that they did that. It definitely helps it have more of a realistic look for a pop, and I think that's so cool. I love that. He's got the baggy shoes. Does he have painted nails? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't really pay attention to that the Killer Clowns have painted nails. He's got his bag and his little laser cotton candy gun. I really like that they did the realistic look on the face, and the realistic coloring, the shading really helps give it that more realistic look. Okay, let's have a look at your buddy, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Okay, here's his buddy, pretty much the same clown, but you know, they can't be Killer Clowns from Outer Space without multiple clowns, so I like the Killer Clowns. I like them as a pop, too. I'd actually like if they made more of them. That'd be pretty cool. I like how cool they look as a pop. They look really cool. Aside from, you know, other action figures or collectibles that the series probably made for their movie, I really like how they look as a pop. I think it looks really good as a pop. It's really a cool looking piece. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, if you're a Killer Clowns from Outer Space fan, maybe give me a like for that too. Thanks for watching, guys, and be careful when you're outside at night tonight, because the Killer Clowns are out of the box.